Okay. You guys know who it is. It's at Love Clark, alright? It's a name that you guys know on there. Anyway. It's kind of funny. Anyone that defends Islam, and you say you have rational thought and you defend Islam, you throw up these things like in the air, like, you know, a lot of things that do have facts behind them that are real, okay? And then, but that doesn't, you know, it doesn't matter, because two wrongs don't make a right. See, like you say that jihad was in the Bible, you know, that the Hebrews were doing jihad, okay? And last time I checked, okay, Jesus versus Muhammad, for your what is it, Islam Talk Islam or whatever guy, okay? You're basically telling us that you know, Jesus and Muhammad were like kind of like equal, okay? That neither one was worse than the other or something like that, to that degree. Yeah, right. Like Yeshua went out, robbed, pillaged, murdered, killed, or even married and had relations. You guys that want to believe the other stories, that's fine, okay? But Yeshua, okay, that I know about, Yahshua, okay, the real guy, he never killed nobody. He never planned, plotted, or told anyone to go out with the sword and kill. To the contrary, he said, if you live by the sword, you shall die by the sword. Also, Ishmael and his descendants, okay, have prophecy over them that was handed down with the blessing and a prophecy over you guys, okay? And you've been prophesied as wild asses, okay? And always going to be at war with everybody around you, okay? That prophecy came true. You can't tell me that people going around chopping off heads in the name of their God is anything civilized at all. You cannot defend that. Now, neither can I defend Christianity that goes and in a subtle way, they go in the name of Christianity, and there it is. They go in the name of Christianity, okay? And they do all this killing. They come into your countries, Muslim countries, and kill. And now, in your minds, these are Christians, you think, because they're Americans. You think they're all Christians, or they could be like any kind of religion, but most of them you assume are Christians, white ones, you know. But the thing is those are not real Christians. Just like a lot of you guys try to say that those jihadists that are using extremist tactics are not real Muslims. The same defense is that people are not real Christians. Those people that have been claiming to be Christians throughout history were never real Christians, okay? They weren't practicing what Yahweh taught, okay? What our Father taught. The same God you claim that is Allah, which I highly doubt is the same God, because there's a lot of different loopholes, okay, that you have to fill in, because it doesn't work for me. That's why I will not ever go that route, because I already know. You know what, man? I think you need to open your heart. And I ain't trying to offer you Jesus. I'm saying open your heart and your mind and really think about that. Did Jesus ever command anyone to go out and kill? Did Jesus command anyone to go out and rape pillage, and all those things that they did, okay? Lie in wait for blood, okay? Because Muhammad never led a real army. It was always these planned robberies, attacks, okay? No face-to-face battle honor, okay? None of that kind of honor, okay? No honor, okay? You need to really, really open your heart and your mind to the idea that your religion that you are trying to intelligently defend with all your love and heart and mind and soul is false. Just like I had to admit that mine was false. And they're all false, okay? But don't try to defend and put Jesus up on a pole with Muhammad, because the standard is way higher, okay? Muhammad's down here, Jesus is way up here on a pole, okay? You deny the crucifixion or you deny the resurrection, whatever. It happened, okay? But however it happened, it doesn't matter. It happened, and but like I said, Jesus never killed. He told people not to. You're only using one part of your scripture. See, you're using it one-sided. What I try to do is keep it all real, bro. And I don't mean bro as in like I'm your bro. I mean maybe, you know, there was this one bloodline from Adam and Eve, and another bloodline from Eve and someone else, and you know, you're that someone else. But you want to talk civilized, you want to talk peaceful. I'm trying to be peaceful. I'm not trying to use profanity or what you guys consider foul language, and you know, trying to be peaceful and rational. Okay, that's what I'm going to start trying to do. Is I'm going to try my hardest to be rational, have rational rants. Okay, peaceful, rational rants, because the more that I get invested in my emotions, the less I think better, okay? Sometimes you got to be like a Vulcan, and you can't, knowledge comes in different forms, and if you're getting knowledge all based on, I mean, if you're sharing knowledge all based on energy that's stored up from that kind of activity, okay, then what happens is that knowledge, it's different forms that it comes in, okay? So sometimes you learn and share better if you stay rational, okay, sometimes, and not so attached to your emotional feelings, because we get sentimental and emotionally attached to things. That's why I said you need to open your heart, man. I'm not talking about for salvation, just for the simple fact that you can die knowing the truth, man. You don't have to be stuck in that false system, man. Alright? So, you can either come at things like a Vulcan and learn and share on a different frequency, but it's also better in a way, and realize that you can detach your emotions and your affinity for what you love. See, you're emotionally attached to something. That conflicts with your ability to reason, okay? That's the whole philosophy with the Vulcans, and we should all learn how to start to do that a little bit, okay? Because you can never be a rational thinker and really claim to be one when you're emotionally attached to what you're trying to talk about, if you're doing it in a rage or you know, it's a negative drive. So I'm trying to change gears and maybe figure a new way to approach things, so that way it won't get boring, and I can learn more, and I can analyze things better and less closed-minded and more open-minded, but at the same time still keep my strong opinions. And mine is that you need to open your mind, and if you want to be rational, it's the 21st century. Chopping off heads is going on in the name of Islam, and Jesus never commanded anyone to do anything like what Muhammad did. So get your stuff, get your eggs in the right basket, man. You know, I didn't say worship Jesus. I don't believe in worshiping Yahusha. Okay, we only have one God. It's Yahweh. Anyway, that's for you. That's your response. I'll try to stay rational. You stay rational and give me a response back. Okay?